Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Two people who tried to destroy Queen Naomi's altar in the palace of the Ooni of Ife are alleged to have been, bedridden right now inside the palace. That, a few weeks ago, that was about 3 weeks ago, I got an email with somebody showing me pictures that the altar that had been renovated for Queen Naomi was destroyed. So when I called my source that used to speak to me verbally, and she said that they said something about the altar, but what was she saying? She was saying something about some kind of drainage, wind, or something that she does not know if people deliberately tried to do anything there. Apparently, they didn't want it to bring any scandal, and they were not saying it. And so, because of the fact that this source did not confirm it, I could not bring the gist here online. And because basically what I do is that most times people send me emails and I would tell them, people who do send me emails, I used to say, okay, leave your number if you want to send me an email. And so I can call you back to confirm what you're saying. And for those who are selling their this thing, I'll say send evidence and all of that. And most times we are not able to post evidences here. The reason is because you don't want to put your source out there. And so, and when it's not necessary, especially when, I am aware that other people are saying the same thing, so they have already allegedly heard it too. And so what happened was I didn't put that gist about the destruction of that altar here. Now, day before yesterday, I got a call from my source, and they said that two people who are bedridden inside the palace are saying that it's this is happening to them because of probably what they did to Queen Naomi's altar. They are not sure, but the fact that it's two of them that are having the same kind of sickness is the reason why they are saying that it's probably because of what they did to Queen Naomi's altar. That they went there at night, they ruined things. An altar that had just been renovated, they said they ruined things, like some of those chairs are very few chairs in the altar. They said the altar is not that big, and so the chairs that are there, they said they had like 20 chairs there, because of course it's usually Sunday evening prayers and then Wednesday prayer. So they said they are very good chairs. The altar looked really good, but even though it's very, very small, that they destroyed some of those chairs. They brought down the altar cover. They use spray. You know this spray that if you want to, perhaps now, maybe you want to spray your bathtub and it's not as whitish as you used to, you go and buy. They say they use that spray to spray everywhere and scatter things around the altar. That they just scattered everything. And the next morning, when the people who are, taking care of the altar now, I told you prayers have already started. Allegedly, it's important to always bear in mind that all the gist, information that I bring to this blog is all alleged. I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I don't have people who are, related to the Ooni of Ife. And so I'm a blogger. So when I get, gist, I bring it here, okay? And I will always be honest enough to tell you that these are all alleged information, okay? Bear that in mind. So they said that the people who are mounting the prayer altar right now decided to run around to try and fix it, and that they didn't want to bring that disturbance to the Ooni of Ife. But eventually, Ooni of Ife saw what happened, and he wasn't happy, but he did not react to it. Basically, they said he just made provision for them to replace those chairs and all of that. But right now, report reaching us is that the two people who masterminded this act, who had gone there at night to go and cause this havoc, are bedridden. And because they are bedridden right now, they are attributing their, ill health, debilitating ill health to what they have done. Maybe this is not the first one they have done. Maybe God just wanted to use this to catch them. But, they are attributing this to what they have done to Queen Naomi's altar. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the source. It's still on the royals. How are you guys doing? Happy weekend. So yeah, I appreciate you. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my daylight. Daylight, we are going to be having our live this weekend. I'm going to post it. I'm going to be expecting you guys to be there. We will talk about some cultural things that has to do with the Ife people. I want to see you guys there. Thank you. Thank you, my daylight, my daylight. May God bless all of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you, okay? And my membership is out on my channel. The super chat, the super thanks, and all of that is out. So when we are doing our live, if you will, or if you can, or whatever, you can drop whatever or support, or you just whether you support or not. I want you to know that you have supported enough, okay? But the platform is open, okay? Yes. So I love you guys regardless. So as we were saying, no more is about our baby girl, Queen Naomi's altar. Anybody who does not know that Queen Naomi is really touched not my anointed and do my prophet no harm, and this time, oh my miss says something there, your brain, they need to reset them. Hey. You know, this time I think God has taken over the fight from Queen Naomi. God is fighting for Queen Naomi, telling them that, look, you've done so much harm to this baby girl. I am not going to let you anymore. They say that these people are bedridden, and you know that when the thing hang them for neck, they will not be looking for a way to confess. They say they now came and they were telling Ooni of Ife that they are sorry, Joe, Kabiyesi, that is the parents of the people that brought them, Joe, Kabiyesi, that they have told them to say what they did, if they did anything wrong, that the people are saying they have not done anything wrong. The only thing they can lay their hands off on is just Queen Naomi's altar, that they were not happy, that they sent them there to go and destroy the altar and bring the altar back down. Now, the problem now that everybody is asking, they sent you, who are the persons that sent you? That is what everybody wants to know. Who sent you for this kind of work that is putting your life into this such jeopardy? And you know, when people think they are fighting a woman of God or a man of God, you need to know that you're not fighting a man of God. You're fighting yourself, because the word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. How come we believe in some things and we don't want to believe in some things? It's important for people to know that Naomi is a prophetess. And I do know that Naomi is this woman that glows. She knows how to take care of herself and all of that. It is because of how much she has been able to build herself. A lot of people are under the opinion that true women of God and true men of God are people who plait thread hair or wool hair. They don't wear earrings. Mba, that's not true. Anybody can be a woman of God. And the word of God says you should not judge them and you should not touch them. Because when you touch them, you're touching God, and God is going to react. So right now, they say these people are bedridden, that the parents are begging, that they don't know if that is what is causing the problem, but the people are saying that was what they did at a particular night. I'm going to bring you more updates on this. I appreciate you. You know, I always bring you updates, okay? Whatever I hear more about this issue, I'm going to bring it to you. I appreciate you so much. Happy weekend. Still all right.